Hey, but it's Dark Guardsman. We're back with another video. Now, somebody made a really interesting suggestion over in the mod development Discord. I'd bring up the chat to show it, but not exactly clear what is being requested. What ended up being requested was that in 113 they're going to be adding dolphins, but dolphins may not be rideable. At least that's the impression being given. I don't know if that's a full guarantee at the moment yet, but no, well, probably is something there that says it. Anyways, the guy requested to have mirror pigs, the ability to basically ride a water mob that pretty much was a pig, but judging by the name. Now, I haven't actually finished the mobs yet, but what I have implemented is actually a little rideable water mob. Now, it's not going to be AI on it. It's got no real actual code on it to make it look like anything, and it's pretty much just a cube right now with a little bit of eye tracking code and stuff like that. Very useful for testing, not exactly the greatest thing to look at, but what we can do is we can get on these guys, and we can pull a carrot stick and we can go different directions. Now, it does use almost the same exact code as the pig, hence why it rides about the same, but it is actually a water mob. If we could actually get this to float for a while, we'd be able to float. Now, there is no code to tell it to go up or down, and we can see this by me going to third person. It pretty much will just ride in a linear path. This is because, once again, it is actually very similar to the pig in code. But it does give us a good base point to start off from and actually improve and adapt. Let me go pull up the code here. That's the mod class. Here's the mirror pig. So you'll recognize, if anybody's actually seen the actual code for a pig, it's pretty much identical. If we go over, I don't even know if I have the pig still open. We'll look at that another time. But we get the ability to ride it, and then here's the actual code for travel. So when the mob goes to travel, it redirects the mob based on the fact that I have a stick. So whatever direction I'm going on is what direction it will go on. So I can take this at some point in the future and actually give it the ability to not just steer in the yaw, because what this is going to do is steer pretty much in the yaw direction only. I could apply a pitch handler to this, and we could end up steering in the pitch direction as well. So right now you can actually see this does actually set the pitch and yaw. So there's a bit of code I could toy with here and actually make this work, and eventually get this to a point where we end up with a mob that is not only capable of moving pretty much in the X and the Z direction, but also the Y direction, so being able to dive up and down. We could go further by allowing it to jump, do other things, put saddles on it, and so on, but it's a good starting point. This is actually pretty useful. This code could be adapted to do a number of different things. We can end up making other creatures. My plan is, after I get this done, is to probably make a shark. I actually want to be able to do other things with the shark too, like maybe strap laser guns to the front of it, but I'll leave you guys here, and I'll come back later at some point when I finish this, and I'll probably be back before that with other videos and other things.